Barbara is this absolutely passionate woman, mom, before everything. I'm a mom. I was born and raised in Venezuela. My background is Italian. All of my family, parents, grandparents, everybody is from Italy. My dad's side is from Calabria in the south, and my mom's side from Salerno, also in the south. Growing up in Venezuela was almost like, yes, you're in Venezuela, but you're not, because all of my family, I remember Sundays at my grandmother's, the whole family, and I get goosebumps when I think of that. Everybody together eating for hours and hours. Oh God. Yes, so every Sunday, the whole family will get together. Grandmas will cook. And of course, it will be like hours and hours of sitting down at the table, cousins, uncles, everybody, mom, dad, grandparents. And then, of course, there is all this drama, but I don't remember the drama, you know. I remember I was like, what, 12 maybe, and they would give me, you know, the little wine mixed with Sprite, and I would feel cool at the table. All of the kids will get a little wine with Sprite, and that was like the cool thing to do at the table. But I just remember being by my grandma in the kitchen and just wanting to, you know, like mix, touch, you know, what are you making? And then sticking my finger, and she's like, no, and I'm like, yes. And then all the desserts she would make pasta, the sauce would smell like from the 7 a.m. until the time you sat down to eat. The smell in the house would be like pure, like, it just, I think of it and it transferred me to like this absolute fantastic memory. So again, yes, it was growing up in Venezuela, but in Italy at the same time, because I also went to an Italian school in Venezuela. So everything was the same system as in Italy. My foreign language was English and Spanish. So all of my friends came from Italy in that school. So it was like growing up outside the place. But I also do dearly love Venezuela as well. I kind of feel Venezuelan in a way too. I just, I guess all this, and then absolutely every summer I would spend the whole summer with my dad's grandma, with my grandma, my dad's mom, in Italy, in Calabria. So I actually, it's funny, I speak the dialect from her town as well as the Italian, and I speak like this grandma-like dialect. When I go there, everybody's like, no, there's no way you didn't grow up here. I'm like, yeah, I grew up with my grandma, so I speak that funny old dialect. And I do remember, you know, always wanting to eat, you know, to be by her side. I guess the whole culture revolved around food for me all the time, food and family. And that's why, and that's who I am, a mom and a chef, food and family. Okay, I probably realized I wanted to be a chef after my divorce. I was already living here in the United States, and I had been working with my mom in her salon forever, since I was like 12 years old. Probably I was, you know, doing blow dries at my mom's salon and helping her out, doing nails and stuff. And I really, like, there is a percentage of me who still enjoys, you know, going to the fashion hair shows and all that. But after my divorce, I was going to UCF, finishing my political science and international relations major. And then at some point I was like, okay, I guess my priorities changed, and I was like, what do I really, really enjoy doing, and I want to, you know, keep doing for the rest of my life, and that was cooking. And so I decided to go to the Cordon Bleu here in Orlando. I went to their tour once, and they got me. I was like, yes, this is what I want to do, this is the life I want to live. And I've made of being a chef a lifestyle, not only my career. Yeah, so after my divorce, that's when I realized I wanted to be a chef. Well, every summer, growing up with my dad's side of the family in Calabria, in this little town called Saracena, even my grandmother used the peperoncino for everything, and it goes back to what's my favorite ingredient and why my restaurant is named Peperoncino, because I even remember my grandmother picking, you know, fresh peppers at the market for us, and then she would cook them maybe just with beaten eggs or potatoes, and then sometimes I would catch one that was spicy, and I would be like, Nonna, Nonna, this is spicy, and she would be like, so eat it. Yeah, a spicy one got in there. So I remember being very young and eating spicy peperoncino, which is the Italian chili pepper, and that got me just influenced by this Southern Italian spicy, super simple food. It was just going to the market in the morning with my grandma every morning, like this, you know. And then, you know, picking out what she was going to do for lunch and then watching her make it and then just devour everything. So it influenced me a lot. A lot of my influence, even though I am classically French trained from the Cordon Bleu, my heart and passion is Italian food, especially Southern. Calabrese food. I take all these recipes that I grew up eating from my grandmothers and I just basically transform them with my chef hands to bring it out to Orlando. Well, basically, Italian-American food to me is just too much. They're trying to spice it up too much. There is like tons of garlic. They are stuffing, for example, the raviolis with a lot of, you know, cheese, and it's just not about, I guess, charging it so much with all these ingredients. It's the simplicity of Italian food. The real authentic Italian food is simple. It's what you gather fresh that day, and maybe just a hint of garlic. Sometimes you even remove the garlic afterwards. So it's not, I guess, this supercharged food. It's more simple, I would say. That's my kitchen. 99.8% of my dishes have peperoncino. Even if I'm making some ricotta stuffing to stuff a pepper, I do always throw a hint of the crushed red peperoncino. And it might not give it the spice or the hot level, but it's me. I'm a peperoncino. Running the whole show here at Peperoncino sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, overwhelms me. I do have a lot of help, thank God, from family. And like I said, family is everything to me, so they do help a lot. But I am more of the artist. I am more of the chef. I am so comfortable, absolutely 1,000% comfortable behind my kitchen. And I think everybody knows that when they come here. My customers, they call, is Barbara in tonight? And of course I'm always here, but they want to know if it's my night off because they might not, you know, not see me. So I think I am the chef and the artist more than the businesswoman. I have my mom. It helps me with the numbers and the business side of it. I think I got that from her, you know, the wanting to progress. She's always been my strength to take me, you know, to the next level, my mom. She's always worked from the time I remember, always taught me how to work. Like I said, at 12 years old, she had me, you know, washing hair at her salon and, you know, learning what the meaning of life was, you know, and I guess, acquiring that value of what you have and what you could have. It is overwhelming, like I said, many times, especially, you know, I do this all for my daughter. I'm a single mom, you know, and I'm raising my daughter, and I want her to have that same value of life that my mom put in me. So she knows I work hard. Of course, she misses me when you know, she's with my mom or with her dad or with my dad, my cousins, my aunts. They help me out after school, you know. But of course, when it's my day off, she's like, "Yes, it's your day off. What are we doing?" And then she's like, "Don't be on the phone with Peperoncino. Why are you on the phone with Peperoncino?" And I told her, "Mommy's expanding, you know, next door. Mommy took the next space, and we're gonna add the pizza to Peperoncino." And sometimes I joke, "Well, what if Mommy gets to be on Chopped on TV one time?" And she's like, "No, because then I would never see you. How about if you become like one of those TV chefs? When am I gonna see you?" But then again, she's like, show me the space next door. How is that gonna look? Oh, my mommy is she's so proud of her mommy, you know. But I do wish I could, of course, we always wish for more time with our kids. So I do sometimes get that, you know, that hint of regret. I'm not being with her, but then when I see what values I'm putting into her, then it's all worth it. Like I said, I'm expanding into the space next door. We're gonna add authentic Italian pizza to Peperoncino. So this side is gonna pretty much stay the same. Nothing is gonna change. My menu will still change every night with fresh ingredients and everything. We're just adding pizza and alcohol. So the plans for the future are those for now. Very near future. I wish to be done for the holidays. It's very important for us to open for the holidays, for the expansion. And then next might be Park Avenue, I don't know, hopefully, Winter Park. Prego a tutti in Orlando di venire a trovarmi al Peperoncino per una cena autentica italiana.